We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here on Monday night. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, right.
Stroud gonna throw right away. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. 16 yards on the game and a quick 1st down. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle. 2nd and 7. Here's Stroud. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Stroud gonna set up to throw. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. The Texans getting all set to punt. That is fielded at the 13. Oh, looks like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. Here's the Florida Gator, Dameon Pierce. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Now here comes the screen to Pierce. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third and long. Back to throw. Oh, he pumps up the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7. In motion now, it's Collins. On 2nd down, Stroud. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush, because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
And the Cowboys are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10-yard line. Here's Pierce. And he'll take this down to about the 7. Now here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll run. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Give, running right. It is Mixon. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Yeah. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12. Here's 2nd and 9.
All right.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. And he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
4th down, and on comes Jaime Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans will tie the game at 3 apiece.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. That'll be taken in by Pierce. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Open man, right side. He's got it. Still on his feet. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A huge play for Dallas. 52 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. A run here. It's McLaughlin. And he's in. Jaleel McLaughlin. Touchdown, Dallas. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys take a 10-3 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So he'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
All right.
Schultz is the motion man. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
On the quick, right? Drop to the right.
Schultz
Drop to the right.
is the motion man.
Drop to the right. Hey, uno. Hey, south. Good.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
All right.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he takes off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Second down and 3. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the pack.
He works free, right side. And he will score. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Oh, right.
Back to throw. Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Duvernay with the grab. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest.
And he will go all the way. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back to the air one more time. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And he will score. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys move out to a 24-10 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now, Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
This time they stay on the ground. And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. And this will be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
loose football. The Texans have it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
All right.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
So often, Mike, we see some of the biggest explosive plays in the passing game come from the quarterback extending the play outside of the pocket. Really nice job here by the coverage. They remain sticky on their receivers, nowhere to go with the ball, and all he's able to do is throw this one away.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Texans have it. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go.
On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. Room to run past midfield. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They put a receiver in motion to the left. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this defense not allowing much there. They'll stop him at the 45. Second down and 8. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Alrighty.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again. It's second and 10. Stroud to throw. He runs with it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
quick, right?
To throw, it's Stroud. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down.
Right.
In motion now, it's Collins. A second down throw for Stroud. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. He's got it! And he's in! Touchdown, Houston.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for two. He'll drop to throw. And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
That's caught left side by Ingram. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, boy.
Here's a give running left with Mixon. He'll push forward for about a yard. Mozzie Smith, the former first-round pick, makes the play. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They'll go right back to Mixon. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
To throw is Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And they will bring him down on down the other side of midfield.
Here we go.
In motion now, it's Collins. Stroud to throw here on first down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Look him up on a second down and 8.
Here we go, let's go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
All right.
At the Cowboys 5-yard line.
Why, Tony? Good eye.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Smart choice here by the quarterback. He's trying to extend the play outside the pocket, but this was really nice coverage. A lot of eyes on the quarterback. It looked like there was multiple guys anticipating a chance for a pick, but throws the ball away and lives for another snap.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. C.J. Stroud, touchdown Texans. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll run. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that first down.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this. The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching. I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
All right.
Stroud going to set up the throw. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
All right. Hey, uno.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On second down, Stroud. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Look the hot, look the hot.
Throwing is Stroud. What teamwork, the receiver coming back for the completion. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 37 yards.
And that clutch throw, I think, Mike, just kind of puts overtime at least in their back pocket. But make no mistake about it, I think their opportunity to now win this game in regulation is real. Continue to dial up your best plays. See if you can push this ball into the end zone. I don't think you play for overtime with the ball where it is.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go.
Now, Stroud. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to force overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Here's 1st and 10. A run with Pierce. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here we go. One final play. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Duvernay with the grab. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Cade Stover. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. This one intercepted.
So as this game's gone on, Mike, this secondary is just continuing to learn, continuing to remember all the different looks this offense has thrown at them. And now it all pays off. Start of overtime, they see one that they recognize, and they jump it, and now they set up their team with a chance to win it here in overtime.
On 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That'll be taken in by Pierce. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. Here's 3rd and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 30. And the Cowboys first down.
Back to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Houston, good night, everyone.